good first period. A lot of what we did well in the Ottawa game, I thought we brought home with us, and we got good results from it. So we have to build on that. I got away from those things. They're hard things to do, and they're not a lot of fun. Staying out of the puck and grinding and all those other good things. But so it's a work in progress. Get everybody to do it consistently. But it's happy with the way we came out.
3 power play goals. 5-on-3 was a big one.
That was a big goal for us. Center 5-on-3. I think it's 3 for 3 in his last maybe 4 for 4 since Skinner and Stahl went to the back end on it. It makes a big difference. They move the puck. There's a lot more motion. They snap it around. So we'll keep those guys together. I had Skinner, Rusu, and Rose were the best line that we had, and it's not the offense, the adherence to the game, the way it's supposed to be played, and the last goal is an example of doing all the right things, battling it out on our end, and hanging on to it. The offense's own emotion and grit. I really like their game a lot.
Zach had a little taste early in the season, and when these guys come back up, what are you looking for in particular from some of the young guys?
What I'm looking for is, we played in Toronto the other night. At the end of the game, Jerry Harrison put a guy down in front of our net right at the end of the game, and then the next night the same thing in the corner. You had two guys hard, and you can almost tell it's easier with a defenseman when he gets it's almost a certain look in the ice, a certain presence on the ice that they feel like they belong there, so they're not taking backward steps from anybody. And that's what I'm looking for with Zach, and I think I saw it. Like, I liked his game tonight. I know he didn't score. I know he had 2 the other night, and you get excited about that, but you want that enough snarl and intensity in a guy's name that he doesn't want to lose the job, and he's not just trying to get a good shift and not make a mistake. He's trying to help the hockey team win. So it's almost you can almost feel it from a guy. It's a presence on the ice when he feels that he is an NHL hockey player.
Doppy's good.
Yeah, I do think that he's really willing to do kind of almost to within feet exactly where you tell him he's supposed to be. He's really tries to do that, and I think that there's something there with the speed. So even if it takes him a while to, it's a new position for him, completely new position he jumped in, and even if he does that, I think that his speed will buy him some time. I like this game.
Skinner was drawing the penalties, and people look at the goals with him.
The interesting thing about Skins is he doesn't dive. And he's a smaller player, but he's so strong on his feet. He doesn't. Some guys dive because they don't think they can beat a guy. They might as well go down because they can't get by him. I think he's so strong on his skates that he really thinks he can beat a guy almost every time when he gets him down low, and because you got to take penalties on him. He looks like he's getting stronger. You've watched it too especially in the last few games, and I don't know if he can do it all year, but since he's gone back to center, he looks like he's playing like he's trying to prove that he can play center ice in the NHL, and looks like he's going to be able to do it.
Well, you've had so many gritty battles with the Devils. How unusual is this for them to have a team like this?
And then you put the names on paper and you say, how did that happen? But you know how it happens. They had some key guys go down, and their back end especially suffered for that. And it's a really good reminder of how, the most important thing probably in any sport is confidence. And when you lose that in the team or as yourself as an individual, you're a completely different looking team. I went back last year for our team and watched the game that we played at home against LA in November, I think. And then the game that we beat Pittsburgh late in the season. And it looked like 2 different sports played by 2 different leagues, really. And that's what happens when you lose that confidence. They still got a very good team and a lot of good pieces to their team. And when they get that confidence back, they're going to go on an awful run here and it's unfortunate we didn't get our 4 games in before Christmas, because they're going to get better and better. And they'll be a good team next year. Happy New Year.